Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is October 18th, 2025, and isn't it an interesting, horrible, fucked up, insert whatever, here time to be alive. If you haven't done so already, hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And make sure you follow me on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays, and then follow me on all the other social medias. Also give the blog some love, hellocupcakeitsme.com, and check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is you is? I am pretty damn decent. Not wanting it to be as late into October as it is. Not wanting it to just... Time is on fast forward for me, and I am also... I have time blindness happening right now, so, like, I'm not regulating my time very well. But it's okay. I need to start putting effort into Christmas. My mom's birthday is coming up, and then I have Thanksgiving and Christmas that I gotta worry about. Thanksgiving not so much, because that's my sister's holiday, and if we do anything for Thanksgiving, it's just going to be over at her house, and it's going to be like her spending a whole ton of money for 5 minutes worth of eating for us to sit around and just look at each other like, okay, now what? And I need to be putting money together for Black Friday, because that's when I do all my Christmas shopping. I do Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So usually I get the majority of my Christmas shopping done on those 2 days. And so we'll just see how things work out. I really have no idea on what I want to get people this year for Christmas. And I'm just setting up a little shopping list on Amazon, and I'm giving that to the family. Like, you know what? If you're having any kind of troubles figuring out what I want or what have you, here's my shopping list. Mazel. That's not very in the season, not very whatever. But, with everyone's finances being the way they are, I don't want people to spend money on me. And if they are going to spend money on me, at least get me something that I want. And, I had even made the suggestion to my niece and my sister, like, you guys just give me a list with a price range on there, and I can do something with that. But with our holidays, we always do one thing that the person wants, one thing that they need, one thing that is handmade, and one thing that is handmade. Oh, and locally sourced. So the handmade item can usually be a locally sourced handmade item, but I like to hand make all my own stuff, so I don't really know what this year's handmade item is going to be, but I do have a couple of ideas as to local artisans that I can patronize and get money from them, or get money to them for their arts and crafts. And for my mom, for her birthday, I already have her birthday gift picked out. I just gotta like bring it up in a nonchalant way to ask her, I want to get her a Day of the Dead shower curtain and the shower curtain rings because she loves Mexican folk art, especially Dia de los Muertos stuff. So, and every year for her birthday and Mother's Day, I always get her some kind of unique little Day of the Dead thing. One year I did a paper craft where I made a sugar skull all out of paper and made it 3D and everything and put in a bunch of jewels and details and put that into a picture frame and sent it to her. But lately I have just been getting her something off of like Etsy and then sending her some like DoorDashing her an ice mocha coffee and like an egg McMuffin or something from McDonald's because she loves the coffee, but she never really goes just for herself. So I was thinking about doing all that. The other thing I would like to do is just physically take a trip down to go see her around her birthday and do like a whole, hey, we're here, so let me take you out to lunch or breakfast or whatever for your birthday. So that would be pretty cool. But I was also trying to figure out a way to make it so that like it was a surprise, but at the same time she knew that I was coming. So I was thinking about getting a hold of my aunt back east and saying, hey, will you make up a story and have it make it seem like you are going to come down and visit for a little while? And when she goes to the airport to pick you up, I'm standing there like, hi, how you doing? So I don't know if I can make that work or if I could get a hold of one of my cousins that live close to her and ask them if they would like pick me up and bring me down to her. But at the same time, I don't want, like I said, I don't really want to make it a like surprise, I'm here type thing. So I don't know. I got to figure all of that out. Um, for my walking and everything, I have done 24.64 miles of the 16 miles that I had to walk for the newest challenge that I'm doing, which is the choose the choose the light suicide awareness challenge. And so even though I'm technically done like I've done all the mileage and walking and stuff that is required or that I'm supposed to do for that, I am still going to go through and do as much as I can to have a final tally. With the way things are kind of shaping up right now with the weather and the fact that I've just been really tired and kind of lethargic, and a couple of weeks ago I was going through some depression. I don't know how many more miles I'm going to catch up with, but I'm still going to do my best. I went from swimming 4 miles a day to maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles a week. And a lot of that is because my friend that I go swimming with broke their wrist, and so I haven't really had the motivation or the transportation to get from my house to the pool to my house. And my car, it it runs okay, but it's like, unless I get it worked on, it's better that it just kind of sits. And I feel confident enough driving it around town and going to the store, going to the doctor's appointments or whatever. But our gas also right now is freaking hella expensive. It was $4.89 a gallon, and it went down to $4.49. But still, you know, when you're working with a budget of no, that's a lot of money. And so this month I've just been hemorrhaging money though. Like, I forgot that um, my card tags were due, so I had to pay that. Then I had another bill from last month that I only paid the minimum balance on, that I needed to pay the full balance on this month. Then, you know, I hate having any kind of looming debt over my head because, one, I don't ever know if I'm going to have the money the next month to catch it up. And two, I've been working really hard to establish my credit over the last couple of years, and I'm sitting at like a 845 credit score, somewhere right in that period. Like, it's 825 right now, but after I pay off everything, it should go up to 830, 845. Um, but I've been working really hard to have that credit score, and I'm really proud of myself for having that credit score. I don't have the buying power, but I at least have the score that shows that with my meager income and everything else that I get, that I still pay my bills on time. So, you know, that will help me in the future should I need to go buy something and they're like, well, you don't have credit. I'm like, but I do. Here it is. And, you know, so, yeah, it's kind of like a long game situation. What else is going on? Yeah, that's really pretty much about it. Just been hibernating a lot and dealing with my depression and just trying to get, like, just get right with myself. And I'm really looking forward to Halloween. I got some candy and I got some little decorations and things that I'm going to put up at the bar because we have a Halloween costume competition. Still have no freaking clue what I'm doing for my costume. I'm just going to throw some shit together and call it good and hope for the best. And I know that I'm not going to win the competition or whatever, but it's like, cool. Um, do have a third place prize now, and that's pretty exciting. So I get to pick that up on Monday. I talked to the facilitator at the YMCA in town, and they are going to give me a family pass and a single pass. So that'll be like third and fourth place, and that'll be pretty awesome. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, and thank you for sticking with me as long as you have. Remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. Don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population, and in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world, and I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.